Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be going over the markets. We'll be looking at the Bitcoin chart, looking at the Ethereum chart as well, and also looking at the next 10-minute spotlight for us. So I'm going to let you know what the 10-minute spotlight is, and then I'll release a video probably tomorrow for the next 10-minute spotlight. Really excited about that as well, so I'll share that with you as well. First of all, thank you to everybody who's joined the pre-group. Really appreciate everybody in the pre-group. Brilliant bunch of people in there. If you want to join, there's a link down below. And a big, huge thank you to everybody who supports this channel in the premium group as well. We've had a lot of new kind of people in the premium group after the kind of hidden calls, or the hidden gems, as well as the calls that we make for Binance as well. So thank you to everybody in the premium group and for your continued support. Really, really appreciate you. Keep this channel going as well, so you do. And the channel, the numbers are picking up as well, so thank you. And thank you to everybody who's subscribed as well to these channels. So if you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get a notification of all the videos that I do, and you can hit that like on the way out as well, and leave a comment down below as well. Always like these comments. Okay, let's look at the Hidden Gems portfolio just now. So this is a Hidden Gems portfolio, and basically how it works is when I make a call for a hidden gem, I'll take the price of it in Satoshi value and dollar value, obviously, put it into here on the day I kind of make it, and assume that we're going to invest $1,000 into it. We don't actually invest $1,000, we're just assuming that. I've invested my own money in a lot of these hidden gems as well, as have a lot of the other people in the premium group as well, and the free group who've kind of invested as well and made a lot of money. So just now, we've got 10 calls in total. It says 9 here, but one of them, one up, is not recognized on Crypto Compare as of yet. But, so we've really put 10 calls in, but it says here we put 9 calls in. Acquisition cost $9,000. And profits so far, we're up 34% on that. So I'll just show you quickly. Sharing up 29%. Coty done brilliantly up 179%. Still expecting more from Coty. Ethereum is up 25%. Wasn't exactly a hidden gem, but it was one that was screaming. It was a screaming buy at $182. Constellation up 25%. That's still a long way to go for that. Chromia is only down 7%, so that's going to do well as well, I think, in the future. Band Protocol is up 43%, doing brilliantly. One Ledger, because of the delayed mainnet, again, is down 40%. Newtrust is only down 3%. Taylor is already up 56%, and I just put it out the other day. So this is the new call that I'm making, and the new hidden gem that I'm going to be doing a 10-minute spotlight on is Taylor, which is another Oracle solution. Brilliant one for that, and it's already up since I called it on the 3rd of March. So I called on the 3rd of March and gave it to the premium group Tuesday the 3rd of March, and this was about 1:30, and it was 47,000 Satoshi at the time. It's now gone up to about 70,000 Satoshi, and gone from around $4 to around about $6.50 just now. So as I said, it's another one like Band and Chainlink as well. So I really like Taylor for this. So that is it for the hidden gems. So if you want to join the premium group and get these hidden gems before anybody else, there is a link down below for you to do that as well. You can see we're up 33%, and that's even with one of them being down kind of big time as well. So it'd be brilliant to have you in the premium group as well. We do calls in the premium group as well. I've just made a call this morning for ARPA, and I've only made 3 calls this month so far over the last 5 days. But Chili's has gone up 16% already. Troy has been up 7.41% its peak. ARPA is just called this morning, so I don't know how that's going to go, and we've got 10 days to make these work. And I want to give a big shout out to Brad Laurie here, and he's from Blockchain Brad. If you've not seen his videos on YouTube, you need to go and check out his channel, subscribe to his channel. As I am subscribed to, this is just not, I'm in a different account, so I need to switch accounts. So you can see, you can subscribe here, hit the notification bell, and I've just been watching his latest video with Taylor as well, and he's done a couple of videos on Taylor. So when I'm doing research for hidden gems, the first channel I go to is to see if Brad Laurie has done an interview with the CEO, the CTO, or whatever. There's loads of them in here that we've done kind of hidden gems. So One Ledger kind of looked at as well. I've looked at Matic in the past. I didn't do it as a hidden gem. As well, Band Protocol, watch the videos for there as well. Ferrum, we've kind of looked at, I've not kind of done this. We Own as well in the past. So, brilliant videos from Brad Laurie, and highly recommend you subscribe to his channel. Just a brilliant guy. I've been speaking to him on Twitter as well, and just very down to earth, just a great guy. So subscribe to his channel as well. Big shout out to you, Brad. Doing amazing work in the crypto space. Okay, let's look at what's happening in the markets just now. So we've got an overall market capitalization of $256 billion in the minute. We've got Bitcoin dominance 63.6%. And Bitcoin itself has gone up to 8,944. So it's nearly hit that 9,000 level again. Change, who's the biggest winners? We have energy at 37%. Tezos, ABBC, Bitcoin, gold is up in the double-digit greens. How much have we got in green? Probably about 80% in the green. Today, down, V-Systems down 15%, Molecular Future down 4%, Synthetics not down by that much at all. So probably got about, it might be even 85% in the green since Bitcoin has gone up. And we'll look at the Bitcoin chart as well. A quick look at what's happening on Binance. We have WRX on that announcement about India is up 141%. That would have been a brilliant one to get into. I wouldn't go into it just now. But it'd have been a brilliant one to get into. We've also got CBC is going up, LTO is up, and can't really say HOT is up, it's just moving a Satoshi. Peril is up as well, XTZ up, so doing well. On KuCoin, and so XTZ, Tezos is up 13%, ZRX, DCR is up in KuCoin Plus, and in the KuCoin main we have energy up 35%, CRPT, which somebody mentioned in the free group the other day, is one to look at as well. And that's already jumped up. How much has that gone up? It jumped up over the past couple of days, about 60%. AdBank is going up as well. This is one I've held for ages since the ICO. It's starting to move again as well, so that's looking good. DAG is going up, but this is one of the big ones. Really excited about as well. I'm going to be talking to Ben this morning, the CEO of Constellation. And it's a different conversation. It's not just about kind of blockchain. It's going to be about something else as well related to the business of Constellation, which is really interesting. So DAG at the moment kind of hitting resistance just now. Once it breaks through that, we should see 250 Satoshi for DAG as well. Looking forward to that moving up. So that's a hold as well. Okay, let's move on to Ethereum. What's happening with Ethereum just now? You can see it's still in that descending channel. So you can see with Ethereum what it's done. This is the 7 EMA and the 50 EMA, and it's bounced a few times off that 50 EMA. So that's looking and acting as good support at the moment. This 50 EMA around about the $217 level. So it's bounced off that a few times, going back up, and it looks as if it's going to go up further, and it could hit this, the top of the range, at around about $260 over the coming weeks, or over the coming days and weeks. So we need to see where that goes. But still looking bullish for Ethereum, with the bullish news coming from India. I expect that's going to be really good. Also, the coronavirus, things are kind of pulling back a wee bit as well, and I expect more buying pressure for Ethereum to come as well. And I think that's going to be honest, I think it's going to jump up quite significantly because of the coronavirus, the pullback in the coronavirus, and what's happening with India as well. I think that could add to it. Same with Bitcoin as well, more or less the same situation. This is the MAs. The 50 MA has crossed over the 200 MA. We've seen that back in 18th February. Is now bouncing off the 200 MA. So that's a significant level for Bitcoin. That 200 moving average, the 200 day moving average, is bouncing off that just now. It's using that as support. So that's another good sign as well. I'm going to take this off and go to the 7 and the 50 EMAs. So you can see here it crossed down, which was a bearish sign, crushed down at 9,200, and it did go down to that low level, 8,400, bounced back up. So if we can get another couple of days, we'll just look at the 12-hour chart actually. It's not there yet. 6-hour chart, not there on the 4-hour chart. So we're just crossing over on the 4-hour chart. That's 7 EMA, just crossing over the 50 EMA. So that is an early indicator of things to come, possibly. So this could be really bullish for Bitcoin, and we could see that 9,400 level. Just go back to the daily just now. Yeah, 9,500 level, we could get up to that. Once we get up to that, we want to break out of this descending channel. Once we do that, then we can move on up to 10,000, 10,500, which is a hugely resistant area for Bitcoin. So once we break out that, it's going to be really bullish as well. So I'm expecting over the next week or so that we're going to hit 9,500, then go up to the 10,500, and then on the run up to the halving, I think we might even go up a wee bit, even more than that as well. Maybe come down a wee bit just before it and then go up after it. So we'll see what happens there. Okay, on to the news. Bitcoin's computing power is growing again after coronavirus-related disruption. So the computer processing power of the Bitcoin network is growing again, albeit slowly, as major Chinese miner manufacturers gradually resume business after the coronavirus outbreak delayed shipments. So the average hashing power has gone up by 5.4% to around 117 exahashes, which is good. So the growth comes as major Chinese miner manufacturers have gradually resumed shipments over the past 1 to 2 weeks. The coronavirus outbreak had forced many businesses across the country to extend the Chinese New York holiday since the end of January. So a slow recovery, but it's coming back, which is good for Bitcoin. Bitcoin halving date still the 11th of May 2020. So we've got 67 days until the halving. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens after the halving. Obviously, with the hashing power going up as well, that date could come down, or the time could come down on that date. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But this changes all the time. It's not set in stone. Okay, crypto lender Babel hits 380 million in outstanding loans. Thought this was really interesting. So Chinese cryptocurrency lending startup Babel Finance said it has reached a record of 380 million in outstanding loans as of February. The firm, incorporated in Hong Kong late 2018 with a main operation in Beijing, has recently closed a pre-A funding round with investment from Dragonfly Capital and Parallel Ventures, a crypto-focused spin-off of Chinese VC Freeze Fund. So the loans have been made to, a lot of the loans have been made to crypto miners, because crypto miners, what they're doing is obviously they're holding the Bitcoin just now, but they don't want to sell the Bitcoin because we're in a bear market, or kind of bearish just now, round about this level we're at just now. So they don't want to sell. So what they do, they use the Bitcoin they've got just now and use that as collateral to borrow more Bitcoin in order to buy kind of mining equipment so they can get more Bitcoin. So this is kind of how it's working just now. However, that's almost 17% of Babel's 380 million. What they're finding is the demand from institutional investors and hedge funds have increased amid the crypto market's bull run since April last year. So it's good news for crypto space as a whole, good news for DeFi. This is part of DeFi network, obviously, as well. So lots of people come from CeFi going over to DeFi as well, and it's just going to be, and there's going to be hybrid models in there as well. It's just really interesting space. Just now DeFi, that's why I thought this was an interesting kind of piece to show you as well. This is interesting. UK financial regulator accuses BITMEX of illegal operation. So United Kingdom's Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, has just issued a statement accusing BITMEX of providing financial services without proper authorization. My tongue's not working right today. It is advising British citizens to stay away from the controversial exchange. So this statement by Britain's financial watchdog warns against any involvement with BITMEX. It does not directly accuse BITMEX of directly defrauding customers. However, it notes that operating without a proper license is both illegal and far more likely to be affiliated with scam artists. So BITMEX have hit back and said they're doing everything legally, not illegal. They're doing everything legal and above board. So it's up to you what you do. I don't trust BITMEX at all after kind of all the spikes. I've traded on it before. There's a lot of spikes that weren't in anywhere else in the market, and that kind of got stopped out and liquidated as well for a lot of people. Not just me. So I just don't trust them at all. So FCA might be onto something here. Trading surge incoming, says Bitcoin entrepreneur, as India unbans cryptocurrency. So in a crucial ruling on Wednesday, the Supreme Court of India ruled to lift the banking ban against cryptocurrency services and companies, deeming it unconstitutional. But now that has been lifted. According to Benson Samuel, Director of Technology at Tokenize Ventures, he says it's a very positive sign that's come through, something that we've been waiting for and expecting for 2 years now. Most of the infrastructure and bits and pieces towards the cryptocurrency was already built out over the last few years. So they've been building up, while this ban has been in place, they've been building up and getting ready for the unban to happen. Now it's happened and everything is going to be unleashed. So India's crypto environment is going to have a transformation after the court verdict. Because of this, crypto INR pairs are going to see a massive jump as new investors, both institutional and retail, can now invest in the crypto markets without any hesitation. The India crypto markets are ticking up swiftly, with Bitcoin banking app Kasha crossing 500 BTC in volume in India after the Supreme Court decision, 4.4 million within the space of a couple of days in India. This is only going to get bigger, so this is really big and bigger than people realise actually. And just to end the stories off, Peter Schiff named most clueless Bitcoin Nocoiner and beats Warren Buffett. But the thing is, he actually tweeted this out himself. So he's got on his own Twitter feed, guess who won the Scammy Award for the most clueless Bitcoin Nocoiner? Peter Schiff. So this is from Unconfiscatable Cryptocurrency Conference that took place in Las Vegas, and he was recognised between Paul Krugman, Noriel and Warren Buffett and Peter Schiff, and Peter Schiff wins the award for the most clueless Bitcoin Nocoiner. But he's bragging about it. I don't understand that. Anyway, he's won that award. So well done, Peter. Big congratulations to you. Okay, that is it for the moment. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you like these videos, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and hit that like on the way out as well. We'd love to see you in the free group. If you want to join, there is a link down below. And what we'll do, if you're thinking about joining the premium group, join the free group first and just ask people in there if the premium group's any good. And they'll tell you honestly. I'm not going to have any sway over it at all, but they'll just tell you themselves if it's good or not. And if you want to join the premium group, there is a link down below as well. We'd love to have you in the premium group, and thank you to all the new members who have joined as well. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it, and until next time, Namaste. Take care. Bye now.